Budding goddesses, this is Goddess Allison here, your budding goddess techspert, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a header. Now this video is video number 3 in my budding goddess techspert series. We went over how to use Pinterest and how to use WordPress. So now I'm going to go over in this video and the next video how to use some photo programs to make your header, because we want a beautiful, awesome goddess header that doesn't look like poo-poo crap, right? We want to have our luscious, lucrative marketing out there rocking our pussy power. So I'm going to show you how to do that today very simply, alright? And I know Jess Webb and other people would probably have some things to say, but this is the budding goddess way, okay? This is probably not the awesome bling bling Jess Webb way. So I'm going to show you how to make a header. I got this picture here of some fireworks, very beautiful, right? So we know from our last video that our header needs to be 1600 pixels by 400 pixels, and this program I'm using is called Preview. It comes with the operating system if you're using a Mac. I know that PCs have a Paint program that's similar. You could use it similarly to create a header, but I'm using a Mac, and then next time I'm going to show you how to use Photoshop, hopefully, because it's on my PC, because this computer is 7 years old and its memory is filling up with blissness. So I've got to figure out how to do that next. But we're going to just use Preview because Photoshop costs a lot of money, and you might not have Photoshop. Awesome photos and put them on my website for my beautiful hot erotic branding. Alright, so we want this to be 1600 pixels. So it changed over from QuickTime because that's what I'm using to record this for you right now. I'm making a screen recording and I'm just talking into my computer and making this video for you. So that's how that works. Pretty simple. I know I say pretty simple and you're probably like, Goddess Allison, that is totally not simple. Alright, so we're gonna go to Tools and adjust size of this photo. So we know that it needs to be 1600 pixels long. I'm just gonna change the width, and it's gonna make a different height, but that's okay. I'm gonna make the resolution a little bit bigger. I like 111, so we're gonna make it that, just so it makes it a little bit more crisp, and when you put it on your website, hopefully it doesn't look fuzzy. So I just made it a little bigger. It's alright. 72 is the normal resolution. That means how many pixels per inch. You know, back in the day when pictures looked pixelated and they had all those little square boxes in them. Well, now we're high-tech, rocking in our technology these days. So pixels per inch is how many little boxes per inch are we talking about there. So if we make more little boxes per inch, makes it a little more high quality. 72 is a standard quality for website, you know, if you put pictures on the web. So, but I just changed it a little bit bigger. It's alright. Alright, okay, I'm gonna press OK. It's going to fix it, but I want to view this picture zoom to fit, so it's going to put it back to where I wanted to see it. Alright, so we're gonna make it's kind of like a banner. So this tool is very helpful. It's the select tool. It has a round selector, rectangular one, and then a lasso, which is like a free forming one. You could outline one of these you know, fireworks, or maybe just outline this whole city part if you wanted. It kind of does whatever you want. So smart lasso is really cool because if you have a person in a picture, you could outline like their head or just sharp edge of one object in the foreground and another in the background, and really define edges between them. You just outline object, and it will lasso it. It will select it for you. That's why it's smart. And then instant alpha, this is selecting a certain color. So I'll show you what this does. So just it's just selecting that pink stuff there. I just selected all of that and made something crazy. It might be like a crazy flower looking thing if I actually copied it and pasted it to something. But I don't want to do that today. I want to use the rectangular selection. Ooh, look at all these fireworks. I want to select those. And we know from our size that this was about, I think, 900. Let's look at the size again. So this is about 1,000, but we want 400-ish pixels of that. So we want to chop off a little less than half of this. It's like a fraction. We all went to school, right? So so if I take 1/4 from this top and then 1/4 from the bottom, it'll be about half. So I'm going to select all of this fireworks, and then if you see down where my pointer is, it shows how many pixels that is. Ooh, very helpful. I didn't notice that before. So we want it to be 1600, about 1600 by 400. So here we go, 400, and then 1595. That's close enough. So we select that, and you can either hit Command C for copy, or you can go to Edit and copy. And then I can hit Command N for new, or we can go File and New from Clipboard, which is, it'll give me what I just copied. So there it is, really giant and big. You can't see it because I'm only recording part of the screen. Let's see if we can view, zoom out, Command -sign. There we go. And then just put it there so you can see it in the video. So this is our header. It's gonna be like a background image of our header. It's super hot and firecracker awesome. I probably should use this in my website or something. I know where I got the photo and who it was taken by, and it was the license. You got to be careful of the photos you get. You either want to buy stock photo, or you don't want to steal it from somewhere that is really like, oh, this is my photo, even if it's on the internet. So, and this one was a photo that someone had taken in Turkey, and it was just out for creative for any people to use. And so this is our banner, and we want a photo of us on our header, right? So I'm gonna open that cool, awesome photo of me that I had taken from a photo shoot. And then I'm going to select it. I'll just show you about what this smart lasso does. So if I just want to cut me out there, just outline my head. It's so cool. When I discovered this about Preview, because they have updated it quite a bit since I used it last. I usually use Photoshop for this kind of stuff. So you do that, and it outlines you. It's kind of hard to tell with this photo for it, because the background and me is not, there's not a big difference there in the color contrast. But that was just a little flavor. Alright, so I want me on there. I'm gonna select me. We want ourselves on our banner, so our beautiful soulmate visitors can see our shining energy. And that's what I use in my in my blissness is it's all about shining stars. My tagline is because we are all the stars of our own show. So I just became the star of my own show, and that's what I want all of you to do as well. And then when we're the stars of our own show, we can be stars, shining stars for others and help others, just like I'm doing for you. So I copied that, and I would like to paste it in my header. There I am. Beautiful, right? And so you might want to write some words or something. So we're gonna get to that now, some words. So maybe we want our name here. Oops, hello, oh, there you go. So, well, I know preview, it makes shapes, so there's a lot of tools here. This is like your tool basket, and you can click on this little thing and it gives you a little more options, and then one of them is to type things. So it's kind of like a primitive paint program in, you know, editing, a photo editing program. So one of them is text, one of them's thought bubbles. So maybe I want a speech bubble, because I want the background of my text to not be those fireworks, because people won't be able to see my text if it's, well, maybe if it's white they will. Let's try that. So I'm gonna get off of this. I'm gonna press Command Z to undo that, because I don't want that. I decided I don't want that there. I'm gonna just start typing in white letters. So text, and I'm gonna draw a text box so that I can type text in here. We're gonna draw it kind of big, and text. Okay. Hello. Okay, so that's kind of teeny. So we're going to change the size. We're gonna make it 77, because I like that. That's a good number, right? Hopefully we know about numerology and stuff. We're gonna make it, you know, hot pussy power. That's the name of our business. Our blissness. Excuse me. We don't have businesses here. We don't got business here. We got pussy power and blissness. Alright, so that's the name of my business, and maybe I want my tagline. So you can change the fonts here just like a Word program. So I'm gonna, you know, so the background here is just kind of busy. So I'm actually gonna decide that I want that thought bubble, because when people come and they look at this, their brain's gonna be a little scrambled by those fireworks in the back to be staring at my hot pussy power. So I'm just gonna press delete on that, and I'm going to use that speech bubble. Now, as an alternative to the speech bubble thing, if you don't like that in the background, I just go to Google and find white background, and just cut and paste, or copy and paste from another photo that just has white in the background, and I would put my white photo right there, or my white box there, and then I would type in it. Or maybe you want a pink box and you want black letters, whatever your background of your letters is. And but I, just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna use this speech bubble, because I'm inviting everyone to come into my blissness. Alright. And so now I'm in this white one here, and maybe I want my letters to be hot pink. See if I can change it here. See, kind of feeling it. Strawberry. Ooh, magenta. Sometimes I like to look at what they're called. Carnation. Maybe we're a beautiful flower today. Just like some of our classes. We're beautiful flowers. Alright, so I'm gonna type. I'm going to type that, and I wanted it all on one line, so I'm just going to make this a little bigger so it does it all on one line. And I can move it around if I want. Look at that. And I want maybe my tagline underneath. So, oops, didn't like that. I'm trying to type now. Alright, so I want underneath, and it can be smaller, so how about 55? Nice adventurous number for everybody. No, I don't want that to be 55. Well, this preview thing is a little primitive. The Photoshop is much more versatile. We're just going to have to make it all one size. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Okay. Hot Pussy Power. What's our tagline today? Bathe in my steaming love. I don't know. Steaming love juice. Oh, I don't know. It's fun to just play around. Alright, so I'm going to select that, and I'm going to see if I can just change that to 55. Oh, no, it changed everything. Oh, you know how I can fix that is I'll just put this italic. Oh, made everything italic. So, it's changing the text for this whole bubble. But that's alright. I'm just showing you how, and if you wanted to, you could actually, that looks like crapola, and I don't want crapola for you. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No crap. So, we're just gonna, how did I, okay. So, I'm gonna just delete that. And I'm going to use the suggestion that I had before. So I'm going to go uploading. I'm uploading these videos just for you. Great. Alright, so I'm going to... Ooh, that's my friend's art thing. That's not what I wanted to show you. Okay, I wanted to go to Google. And... Sorry about that. I'm not really advertising for her, but she's awesome. She lives near with me at the Eco Village, and she's like 17, 18. She makes this really cool art. She's starting her rock and blissness. She didn't go to college. She's grown up in intentional communities her whole life, and so she's found her gifts. And I know a lot of people that are worried about, oh, I don't have the training, I don't have the certification. But when we find our blissness, we don't need training and certification and papers that say that we know everything, right? We are going to find our blissness, and it's just naturally going to sparkle out of our hearts, right? So, okay, so Google. I want some images, and I'm not going to steal these because it's just white. No one's going to know that I just... White. Background. We'll see what it comes up here. as you can see, this stuff takes some time, right? So this is just white, right? We're gonna just look at this. What color of white do we want? I like this one. And I think it's going a little slow because I'm trying to upload videos for you. Let's go. Here I was talking last night about people clogging up the internet, and here I'm doing it. But it's early morning, early, so hopefully I'm not impeding any of their work. So view, image, and it's just white, right? So I'm gonna save image as. So if you have a fancy computer, you right click, but I have to control click because my computer, yep, it's that old. Alright, so white background, extra, and I might want to be nice and organized and put it in my folders for my website. You want to make folders for your website, but I'm just going to put it on the desktop because for my computer personally, I want to get rid of this later. I don't want junk just laying around that I just played around with, but it's so fun to just play around. So I'm going to go back to the header and I'm going to say file and open. And I'm going to open, I'm going to open that white thing. There we are. It's just white, it's all. It's fine. And I'm going to select. Just, but we could even make it round, and then let's do that. Let's do round, because we're goddesses and we like round stuff. Okay, I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste over here. Well, I made some black thing. I don't really like that black thing. So actually maybe that's kind of cool. How black thing is, it's kind of stylish actually. We'll see what it does when we unselect. Still black. I don't like that. So I'm gonna make it square after all. Square is, you could find a round PNG. That's the file extension that is transparent. It won't have anything in the background like that. So if you found a round, if you went to Google like I did, and we go to images and ooh, kids in the background. Sorry. Okay, we go to round white PNG. So hopefully we'll get some kind of round circle-y thing. PNG is the file type that doesn't have anything in the background. Maybe I want an oval. It won't have that black stuff in the background when you copy and paste. Oh look, perfect. So I would maybe just copy and save and then paste into my header. But we're just going to use a square one so that we're making it not so complicated. Alright, so this is my background for my, whoops, delete, get out of that, I don't want that, undo, I want to make it a little bigger. Alright, so let's make it like that. And like I said, you might wanted a certain color to go with your color scheme, not just white like this, because it kind of looks, you know, it doesn't look super fab, but it gives you a good idea about how to play around with this kind of thing so that you could possibly make your own. I made my own header in Photoshop, and I I mean, for the first one I made, I did make it with preview, and then there were some things that I couldn't do with preview. As you can see, it's a little more primitive and clunky than Photoshop might be, but I made my own header in Photoshop at first, and I know that I need a branding goddess, but I need the clients and the moolah first, right? Just like a lot of us. So I'm gonna make a text box so that I can make the text different sizes. Like in that speech bubble I couldn't. So here we are. No, my hot pussy power is not italic. I mean, yeah, it's bold. My hot pussy power is bold. Okay, so now we want this to be 77. And then we got that, and we can move it around if we want. There we go. Moving it around. Maybe you want it centered more or at the top. Let's just put it like that. Oh, and my website was meditation retreats. But maybe that's what my meditation retreats are called. Hot pussy power, right? And then I can draw another text box so I can put my tagline in there. Since I had meditation retreats, maybe it's a retreat for your feminine bliss. Retreat. Oh, maybe I can say rejuvenate. If that's not spelled right, oh man, I totally spelled something wrong in an email to a bunch of people because MailChimp wasn't spell checking me. Ooh. It says, well, this is, right? So sometimes us goddesses have learning bliss abilities. Maybe mine is spelling, I don't know. We just have spell check these days and I don't have to think about it, so it's a little bit, and we're gonna make it 33 because that's a good number. I like that number. There we go. Gonna move it. Yes, we are. Okay, we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it there. Now that's the retreat I want to go on. I'm just going to make this text box a little smaller. There you go. Rejuvenate your feminine bliss. And we can close this little toolbox. And there we have it. Our new header. Ta-da! Just like that, right? So I'm going to file and I'm going to save this as on my desktop as practice header. You know, we like giving headers here. Okay. Save. Format, PNG. So that's what I was talking about. Do you want it JPEG, PNG, TIFF? I'm going to make it JPEG because that's more universal. So I'm going to save. And then I'm going to go to that website that we made yesterday. Let's see if I can, maybe I'm already logged in. Here's my website. I'm editing it for you, beautiful goddesses. And there we go. Maybe this is the wrong one because we had two. I think I need an S. Is that right? Yeah, we want that one. And we're gonna make this our hot header now. Just entice people into our meditation retreats. Alright, so here we are, and we want to go to Appearance and Themes. Let's center this a little so you can see. And here's the theme we're using. I'm going to say Customize, and it's going to take me into that Customize window. And I'm gonna say header image, and I'm going to add a new image. Add that hot pussy power we just made. Alright, upload file. So you can see this is my media library. Yesterday uploaded one for the About Me section, so just put some all there. All of the media that we upload. So I'm gonna go to my desktop, and I called it practice header. Here it is, and open. Ta-da! Open. And again, I'm gonna go over here, and you don't need a caption for your header for sure. You don't need that. And then it says select and crop down here. A lot of the times the headers might want you to crop them or not. So you see how it might be hard to see, but these dashed lines here are the border of the crop. So maybe I can just, here's a little dot. I can move it around. See, so it's going to crop the header to where I move it, but we like it like this. We made it the correct size. If your header's not the correct size, it'll want you to crop it off. So we're gonna skip cropping. And we're gonna save and publish our hot pussy powered header. Oh yeah, baby. Saved, connecting, it's thinking. There we are. Holy cow, right? So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to look at my new website. Yeah, it went from that meditating Buddha to hot pussy power, just like a magical goddess does. So here's our website. I'm going to zoom a little bit so you can see what our website looks like to the soulmate viewer's eye. So we got our header here, and then just like in the last video, we made our, let's see, am I looking at it? Right, alright. So I don't know why, where's my menu? I made a menu yesterday. Yeah, I made that video yesterday. Okay, save. Should be showing up our menu of our hot tabs. Alright, let's look. Menu. Well, I don't know why it says that. Something happened. We can fix that later, but today we're working on our headers. So there's your hot header now that you've learned how to use this program called Preview, and it comes with the Mac. And next I'm going to jump on my PC and I'm going to show you some videos about how you can edit headers with the Paint program and Photoshop. Alright, goddesses, until next time, Goddess Allison signing off.